Hey, Mega, look at you getting first. That's more like it's a flavored. That's the usual time. Actually, this is about an hour later than I was originally planning on starting, but I put my head down for a little bit because it is hot here. Like, unusually hot for April. For the last 3 days. So, well, last 2 days. Yesterday and today especially, got over 80 degrees. So, yeah. Kind of hit me like a truck. How was I today? Good. It was just a long day. I got up, ate breakfast, felt immediately nauseous afterwards, went to the allergist appointment, came back here, went to 3 different grocery stores and a hardware store to get a replacement key for the front door, a duplicate key for Joe. Then came back here, gave Scorch his food and meds, sat down for a little bit, put some chicken fingers in the air fryer, ate those, and watched the first 3 episodes of the last season of The Boys. And then now I'm here. 71 degrees on this end of the East Coast right now. No clue what it's like
Shadowy
up there,
Dragon
though.
Gaming
Yeah,
says, "Did you hear
it's
about
like
the
70
idiots who are
something
suing the
now.
energy drink company?
Or it was.
Because their daughter died from an enlarged heart after drinking 6 of their energy drinks daily.
Yeah, but it's not funny to make fun of stuff like that, even if it's not smart to drink that many energy drinks. But if it doesn't say how many you're supposed to drink, like, but yeah, I'm not interested in having conversations about stuff like that. It sounds like you're making fun of it because you called them idiots. Since we're talking Amazon superhero shows, I'm assuming I'm not the only one watching Invincible. I haven't caught up yet. I do like Invincible, but Joe and I haven't watched any of the episodes because we only got through The Boys today. Right now it says it's 57 outside, but that's not what the temp is in my apartment. I just had to open the window next to me because it's 78 in here, despite the fact that I've had windows open all day. All day. And it's still 78 degrees in here. This apartment makes no sense. But yeah, it got to a high of 85 today, and then it's going to be still a high of 81 tomorrow, and then 75, and then it drops to 63, 56, 46, 51. So at least the weekend and the beginning of next week will be better, but I was kind of miserable yesterday and today. I don't do well in the heat. And there's obviously no ACs yet because it's too early in the year to put them in. This is just a couple of days and then it cools off again. That being said, I did go to the dermatologist today. That was today's goal. That was the doctor's appointment, was to go to the dermatologist. So he doesn't think it's MCAS. I still think he might be wrong. I think it's like a histamine intolerance or something like that. Not to question the professionals, but he told me that it would just be a more extreme reaction when he didn't see any of my reactions and also didn't ask me on like a scale of 1 to 10, how bad is it? Basically, he asked me if I've ever been in the hospital because of my allergies or asthma, and I said no. I think he was just basing it off of that. Considering there are some times where I literally can't breathe, can't move. Feel like I'm gonna fall down. So I might be bringing it up to him afterwards. But, he did say that I have dysgraphia, which means I have the ability to like write on my skin. So like if I get if I like scratch myself or there's like pressure like scratches me or something along that line, I get like red raised lines wherever was scratched. And then it goes away, you know, within about 30 minutes or so. And I was like, yeah, no, I know I have that. And he was like, well, the trick to that is to wear looser fitting clothing, keep yourself moisturized, don't scratch. And I'm like, okay, but I'm itchy. What am I supposed to do? Not scratch, because my skin's so sensitive. So I couldn't even do the allergy tests today because the skin test, he said it probably wouldn't be very accurate because I have dysgraphia and my skin is so sensitive. I'm like, oh, great. So I spent the last week miserable for no reason because apparently the only other option now is a blood test. And the blood test, it doesn't matter if I take my allergy meds. So I was miserable for a whole week just for him to tell me, that's okay. We're gonna do a blood test anyway. I'm good on the sponsor. Let me double check. I should be able to filter. You got the 7th daily. You did the 50, the 3rd daily. Tutorial and installation. Did install tutorial 53rd and so yep, you are all set. Unless you plan to spend the monies, you are all good to go. Yeah. Speaking of, I might be able to collect my 7th daily. Haha, look at that. $10 free. Love it. I am all set with mine as well. Wolf Girl Prime is done. Nice. Wow, a whole bunch of you showed up here like as soon as I started. Usually people keep trickling in lately, so that's kind of cool that a bunch of people are here this fast. Anyway, I won't exactly spoil what's been happening with Invincible, but my exact reaction to the end of today's episode was, no, you can't just end it there. You can't just cliffhanger me like that. Yeah. It's close around 6 a.m. and 48 degrees. Yeah, it's finally starting to cool off. Having the window open near my desk, I think, is helping, but I was starting to not be able to stay conscious, so that was fun. I was starting to kind of pass out during the boys because my eyes couldn't stay focused on the screen. So that was fun, and then I laid my head down for a little bit so that I would be capable of streaming and not passing out. Because Joe's already in bed. He went to bed at a little after 10 because he has work in the morning, which he doesn't want to be to bed right now, but it is what it is. I don't make enough money for the both of us. So he's a sweep. If anybody else wants to participate in the sponsorship, there is still 3 days, 22 hours. So you could get everything but the 7th day login done. If people want to help earn $13 per person without spending any money. Mega with a 600 stream streak. You're crazy. You're like 101 days behind Bone Crusher or something like that. You're definitely in the top 5 largest stream streaks, I'm pretty sure. Awesome plat earlier and still hasn't arrived. I've run several missions since. I would close the game down and open it back up again because usually that's pretty instantaneous. I guess I only missed one stream and had an unfortunate reset. Yep. That unfortunately happens. I did that too and still nothing. Well, you better make sure that it went through then, because again, usually it's pretty almost instantaneous. Kara, did I win a giveaway here? You did. You won 75 plat the other day, but you weren't here, so I just went into the DMs and copied and pasted the stuff. I don't mind doing that for people who are regulars, so yeah. That's where it came from? Uh-huh. Congrats! Funds were deducted from my PSN wallet, and I got confirmation email that the sale was completed. How long has it been? Kind of dozed off that day. I figured it was something like that. Doug's modded enough. Off to Steel Path. It's because I've been talking. Don't feel good. My back is starting to hurt. Why is this set to name? It's always set to drain. Freaking confused me. Let's throw a potato on there. Please, I will look at that in a minute. That's the other one. Weeping wounds. You only have 2 fully leveled up sacrificial steels. You know what? Primed Fury. Why not? And then is there a low level? Sure. Act. Or status chance. Why not? Ooh, pretty. Alright, let's look at your Varuna Prime before I forget. Ooh. This just looks like a Prime to me. Three or 4 hours. It might be worth filling out a ticket. If it's been 3 or 4 hours. You should have had that well before now. Not a regular. If you're irregular, try oatmeal. I'm just saying, like, it just looks like something that DE would have chosen, even if it's not. Like, it just looks like it. It's pretty, though. I think I moved a rib or something. Back. Celebration. This one is just to copy my Prime. up because it's not. Okay, those are not the same colors. Oh, and you're just using me to do that? Okay. We'll do some critical. Some more critical. Alright, can't have both of those on. Critical damage. I think that's all I can really do for now. Hello, Taj Prime, how are you? Hello, Arch, please. 640 stream streak is insane. We're steadily closing in on teaching fish to chess. So I have noticed. Ooh, the other ephemera got opened up. Time to go peek at how many I have. Well, thank you very much for asking. How you doing? I'm doing alright. Better now. It was getting kind of hot in here. But the window being open has helped. Other than that, I've been good. I believe the one who told Kira about it. I forgot it myself. There are notes you can use to do that now. Yeah. You got all three quick. You were hunting for fun?
We arbiters think our judgment is so perfect. I wish I could be of more help.
Oh boy. I have enough to get both of them.
Excellent.
Realized I had ended up playing that much.
As you wish.
That's all I need left, right? Was this?
A fair exchange.
I think the universal medallions are probably better than the phosphor. Oh, it reset at one point because I already bought some of these and it's now saying 0 out of 75.
As you wish.
Honestly, window breeze is so peak sometimes. I think if the window didn't work, I literally wouldn't be streaming right now. Because I was starting to feel kind of sick from the heat. And it's only April. The goal is to try not to be living in this hellhole in the summer. Am I gonna do nightmares? Yeah, probably. I might do the syndicate missions first.
I wish I could go with you.
I kind of have the night to do whatever I want because Joe is already asleep. Or prime colors. And your prime colors. Okay, so they're very similar.
Viceroy Cindery's rating with a party of
Viceroy
57.
Cinder, you are way too kind. Thank you so much, Taj Prime. Yeah, we're gonna hope that it's not miserable here this summer. We had a really bad winter, which means it might be a really bad summer. I live in Rhode Island, just for all the people coming in. I'll do my intro in a second. I live in Rhode Island, and we had a record high for the most snow in any storm ever recorded. Literally last month. So, and that was on top of the fact that it was like 2 weeks, not even, after a previous storm that was also a ridiculous amount of snow. So, it might be a bad summer. That being said, hi people. If you don't know me, I'm Kadata Hime. I also go by Kira or Kayla. I play an awful lot of Warframe. I play a good amount of variety as well. Recently I started a art project that is Warframe themed. I'm taking an old guitar and destroying / revamping it into the Void Song Shazin. Gosh damn it, Lucky and your Banshee noggles. Viceroy Cinder, if you have to skedaddle, I completely understand. If you want to stick around and chat, that's great too. But seriously, thank you for the raid. Your summer is gonna be bad. You need to move. I know. What guitar is it? $3.99 guitar. My neighbor was throwing it in the trash and I said nope and yoinked it a few months ago, and it's just been kind of chilling, so I started to destroy it the other day, and I will probably get back to it within the next couple of days. That being said, the goal is I have one more section to saw off. Because you know, like how guitar is kind of like figure 8 shaped at the bottom? Funny, I sheep too. You know how like a guitar is figure 8 shaped at the bottom? Well, I'm taking off the 2 top bumps so that it's kind of more like teardrop Shazin shaped. And I think it kind of fits the shape fairly well. Enough that I'll be able to put the design on it. I'm specifically doing the Void Song one for 2 reasons. 1, it's really pretty. And 2, my channel name a lot of the times gets shortened to Kira. This is Kira's Shazin. This is the void-infested version of Kira's Shazin.
Best friends?
Yeah. I kid you not. One of the DE staff members, after the new war came out, literally sent me a DM with the table that you see at the end and said RIP into my DMs. If you know, you know. Because of this, and I thought it was hilarious that they did that. I don't know if they named it after me, but she definitely sent me the DM. Pushing that kind of reference, and I thought it was hilarious. Vice Cinder says, well, the weather hitting 26 hours of pouring rain. That's a shit ton of rain. Here, yesterday, it was like someone was dumping buckets off of the roof. It came out of nowhere. It was just so much rain in a very short period of time. And then some of the longest thunder I had ever heard. It went on for a good 20 plus seconds. Like, it was a long roll of thunder. It was nuts. Joe and I are just sitting in the living room like, wow. And it just kept going and going. It rained a little bit today, but it was another one of those, like, rained a lot and then stopped fairly quickly. Unfortunately, it was raining the time we were trying to bring in the most amount of groceries. So I left some more of the water in the car. Took out your back fence finally. A lot of tree branches everywhere. Nice. Sounds great. Sounds like you're gonna need to fix stuff, and that sucks. Hello, Kevin. Flangor sent me a fashion. I will check that in a second. There's a drought in my state, says Comrade. Well, you can come take some of the rain here. At least the snow is gone and done. But the reason why we were talking about weather is because it was very hot. This looks very much like the frame itself. It's giving Call of Duty. Food packaging, I could see that. Do we have to do stuff in Steel Path today? That is usually my goal. I did say that I was gonna start with the syndicates. Is that okay with you? Or are you gonna get another wave of snow in May? Not funny. Not funny. I don't want any more snow. I don't want the 85-degree days like today either, but I don't want any more snow. No more snow, please. Taj promises, dude, I saw that some people's cars in Ohio got smashed by the hail. Yeah, so in Rhode Island, in March, highest snow totals in one storm ever recorded in a lot of Rhode Island. There's a picture Joe sent me of our car. And, you can't see the car.
This is a mobile defense mission. You must deliver payloads and defend a number of locations while I break into the network. Be prepared for heavy resistance. I can't do this without you.
It is time for those against us to pay.
Let's spot where's the car, because this is the level of snow. And the storm wasn't done yet. Joe just went out for a little while. So this is the height of the snow all the way up to here. And Joe just happened to take out some of it. The storm wasn't over at this point. And I understand you can't tell, but the windshield wipers are up. Like sticking up. So yeah, this was last month. You miss snow like that? We haven't had a bad snow, like a really bad snow year in a while. This one was one of them. This one was literally for the record books. It's crazy. You spilled cotton on your car. Was the white shit? Snow. Lots and lots of snow. Literally more snow than the snowstorm that, like, my parents' age complained about. They're like, you weren't around in the blizzard of 78. And I'd be like, yeah, well, what about the blizzard of 2026? Because same problem as in 78, we had several storms before it too that weren't all cleared out yet. So that was snow on top of the other snow. There were some places that got well over 30 inches in just that storm alone. Like, it was a lot. It was a lot of snow.
You are surrounded by Grineer Marines.
What snow? Something that's only supposed to happen around Christmas time and then goes the hell away. Wow, 78 is ancient to you. Well, I wasn't born, and I was also teasing, because it's just a lot of the older crowd, that talk about the Blizzard of 78 being, like, the worst thing ever. It was well over 30 inches. 30 was, like, the small areas. It was getting close to, like, 38 in some areas, and yeah, it was bad. Of your definition of snow. Thanks.
This will take a moment.
Thankfully, I don't have to clean it up. But it's still miserable. Especially because I have street parking. And there's no street parking when there's even like an inch or two of snow. If the city thinks they need to plow, you can't park on the street. And that's all I have. So thankfully, Joe and I share our car, and he just takes it back to his house when that happens, because there's literally nowhere to park unless I want to walk a while or pay a bit, and neither of those things are things I want to do to be able to park my car. Blizzard 78, soon it'll be the Blizzard of 26. It's just the way the older generations would talk about the Blizzard of 78. Like I said, that was before I was born. I was born in 94. So I'm still old, but not old enough to remember the Blizzard of 78. I'm just saying, like, my mom's age group and even older would all make it seem like it was the worst thing ever. And now we've experienced worse. And the funny part is my mom didn't get to experience this one because she lives out in Iowa with my sister. And I'm gonna brag again because I'm gonna keep saying it till the baby's here, and even after the baby's here, my sister's pregnant. Friendly fire girl. What? Kara is baby. I is not baby. I've been an adult for a while now. Yeah, she is pomegranate. She's a little over 20 weeks.
Get me in and get ready to defend.
Louis says I'm 3 years older than you. Wow, the 1900s. Yep.
This will take a moment.
That's not a little pregnant. No. No, it's not a little, but she's not due till August. We got some time. She's doing the gender reveal next month. I think it's a girl. But I don't know for sure.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit.
I just think it's a girl. I don't know why.
Still working on it.
My aunt had 4 girls. My mom had 2 girls. A lot of my dad's side of the family had girls.
Oh, that kills people.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just thinking. My uncle's first was a girl. My half aunts, 2 girls and a boy. Like, I don't know. Oh my god, I forgot this was a Syndicate medallion mission. I just have a sneaking suspicion.
The odds were against us, Tenno.
The good chance.
Mission complete.
I figured you forgot. I did. What do you mean you're young? If my doctor says I'm young, you're definitely young. My baby sister is a grandma. Your baby sister is a grandma? How does that make sense?
Prepare for incoming support.
5 more days till it's a year. That's nuts, Articus. 5 more days. No. What? 200. I think your math is wrong. Oh, I'm sorry. I was reading Big Macs because it was right above you. 360. Oh, okay. Whew. I thought I was losing my goddamn mind. I'm sorry. It's only because you said that and then there was someone literally right above your message. So I thought that was part of it because you can write a message in the thing and yeah, I didn't read. Wow, a whole year. That's nuts. Why don't you have a walk-on? Did you not want one? Did we not figure that out for you?
I am detecting a
Hello, Bush Feet.
Get ready for a tough fight.
I do. I got occupied. Oh. Well. Make sure you tell me when you've submitted it so I can go and do that. Because I don't get, like, a notification or anything. I don't know, Nova. They seem to have done some updates for things, so if you want to just DM me with the one that you want. The one that I want. You want the one I want. Ooh, 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 honey. If you just want to DM me with the one that you want, then I can make that happen. Ooh, ooh, the one I need. Oh, yes, indeed. Two and a half minutes. Bro, ain't no way you just started singing a Grease song. Yeah. You got a problem with that? You wanna fight? Are we fighting? Chang, 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 shwam. That's the way it should be. Wow, yeah. Always be together. Always together. You know, geez, you're old. I know. Do you know how many times I've seen Grease? Too many. More than one probably should.
iZap Things just subscribed for 68 months. One more month to go.
Get ready.
One more month and then you stop subbing? Imagine you're like, I only won in 69 months.
Heading your way.
And then no more monies. Thank you for a ridiculous amount of time doing tier 3 subs.
Prosecutor eliminated. Watch out for more.
Is it still okay if I send you my nephew's Switch? Might try to go to the post office tomorrow. So my nephews have a Switch and I think the charge port is broken because it won't take a charge. And it's not the charge cord or anything like that. I tried a couple of different things. Is that... I think you had said before that was something that maybe you could fix and then just let me know what it costs. You've not taken apart a Switch. Well, it's really easy. I already took it apart. I just have to technically put it back together. But it's literally just a charge port that I think it needs to be... it needs to be unsoldered and then soldered back in. You can't do any worse because it's already broken. So, I don't think... No, you definitely were. And then you're like, I have my own soldering station. Sure, I'll give it a try. But if you're not comfortable, then I'll find another way. I had asked a few weeks ago, so... And then now I'm starting to get to stuff because I still have an art piece to send out to you. I still have an art piece to send out to Valtray that they actually already paid for, and I'm just apparently an asshole because I can't manage to keep a schedule for the life of me. I am trying. I promise it's not anybody's specific. Because, like, I'm still behind on your icon, Vader's crochet, and then I still need to send out Valtray's art piece. I'll forget my logo. Oh, I didn't forget. I have the whole day to myself tomorrow, so that is the plan. There was literally no time to set it up today, and I was gonna do it before, but yeah. Alright, Nova, I will try to take care of that in a little bit. Still gotta send you the frames I want? Yeah. Because I could definitely use the commissions right now. I might try to do a yard sale. Would be next weekend. Try to sell off some of my stuff. I will post any collectibles again in the selling channels page. If you want it, just make me an offer. Because as long as you cover the cost of shipping and it seems like a, you know, reasonable offer, the collectibles can be yours for a low, low price. Because I could use the money and I have a bunch that I don't need anymore. So that's probably going to be the case. So if you like anime and nerdy stuff, and I've got like a little bit of everything. So I'll be posting it, and if people are interested, it can be yours. Still got Pokemon. I do still have cards. If people are interested in Pokemon cards, I could put up some images. I have a lot of variety. You said nerdy stuff? I do. I have like superheroes and anime stuff and a lot of really random things. I've got some sports, specifically baseball collectibles from my grandfather's stuff. I've got some clothes. Okay, good. Thought I heard you wrong. I don't know what you thought I said. Could I see if chance I got that itch of the damn cardboard cards with all the funny animals? Yeah, that's fine. I have a ton. I have a ridiculous amount of cards. I have everything from some Gen 1 first editions to a little bit of modern stuff. We stopped to Steel Meridian. Yeah, that's fine. They have an excavation. For the low, low cost of your soul, says Sheepsu. Yeah.
But you deserve some money. I don't have any to give you, but I just thought that you should know.
Hello, Kitty. But yeah, I can start working on that kind of thing tomorrow because I'd like to get some stuff done. I'd like to try to split some of the stuff with my brother. Granted, I need the... I'm gonna make you an offer you can't refuse. I see your message, Violet. I read it in my head and just not out loud. I promised you, I read it in my head this time. I want to be able to help my brother out. He needs to be able to come up with enough to put the down payment and first month down on a new apartment. And I want to be able to help out and cover the cost of some of my own stuff, because I'm a bit behind right now. And that's not me saying people have to give me money for nothing. I'm saying if you want to give me money, I can give you something in return. So if that's what people are interested in, like I said, I have a bunch of supplies of things, and I think by the end of this week, I should be able to open up some commission slots. That's the goal, is to get my ass in gear and get all the things that I have on backlog done, and then I should be able to open up some commission slots if people are interested in things. Because I am not going to want to move around now that it's been hot, so getting hotter. So the goal is to, like, sit and do stuff instead of moving around a lot.
An artifact has been located. Proceed to the dig site.
We've got to install microwave ovens. Let's run.
Protect the unit.
Why would you do this to me?
The excavator has lost power. Find another
Give her money. She skipped my message 4 times. No, I didn't. Not 4 times. No rain till next Monday. Did you see my question? Will you farm Apollo with me at some point for Axie relics, please? You're still missing the Verona Prime blueprint. I can try. And that wasn't 4 times. You only said that once in the next question. And then you said skipped it 4 times. So that's a freaking lie. It's a lie. It wasn't 4 times. It might have been 4 times. I didn't count 4 times. I did not mean to miss your question. I am doing my very best to read them all. I am unmedicated at this point. I took it kind of early today. I asked that question 3 times. Which means I didn't skip it 4 times. My plan is whatever is left over after TennoCon goes to your brother. You can't escape me forever. I appreciate it, kitty. Yeah. If anyone does want to help my brother out directly, usually I don't ask these kinds of things or set up like a specific fund, but if you want money to go specifically to him, on my coffee page, you can do !KOFI. If you do it through that, I'll know to send it to him. He is, like I said, doing everything he can and just had to shell out a ton of money to even put the lawyer on retainer, so if people are interested in helping or want to know a little bit more about the custody stuff, I can let you know, but yeah, that's the goal, at least. And then I want to sell a bunch of my things, and I'm gonna give some of it to him, and then some of it is gonna go to my own stuff. Currently need to fund more things at home, though, due to familial financial situations changing, but hopefully by TennoCon this whole shit show will be over, and you can go back to your rat ways. Oh boy. When is TennoCon? July 10th and 11th.
Look for power carrier foes.
Dire Straits, mind control. Kara is an unmedicated fish. Charlotte, thank you for the hug. Did I miss anybody else? I'm kind of zoomy today. Need to get some vertical ACs and some new window blinds. So lovely. Oh, I won't be attending. Just wanted to know. I'll be there from the 9th to the 15th. That sounds about the same. I'll be there July the 8th to the 15th.
This excavator is fully powered. Additional fuel cells will be used to restore its shields.
I might go poke in some of the other people that are going to TennoCon and be like, so, do you have your portion? Because right now I'm paying for almost everybody still. So, yeah.
Excavator is ready to go. Keep it powered and protected.
Because
from
of their
enemy
other
fire.
unofficial stuff going on, you wanted to stay a little longer. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. On Sunday, it's gonna be worth it to go to the park because there's gonna be like an art gathering thing. Rebecca Waris is hosting it. So there'll be all kinds of art being given out for free and whatnot, so. I hope everyone gets back to me. Yeah.
Additional fuel cells will be
Usually I just don't care. And I let people get back to me whenever. But I might have to message a couple of people and be like, hey, so what's the plan? Can I have a partial? Because I only put down partial. I only paid for the first half of the Airbnb because yeah. But that's $1,000 and I've only been given half so far, so. Rest of the days will be me exploring Canada and going places with my sibling. Sounds like fun. Definitely going to the park. Then also the manor and the fan to meet up on the 9th. I don't know what the fan meetup is. Time to level up the bubblegum prime. It's not the compressor, so I don't care.
Prepare for incoming
Something along the
support.
lines of, I don't have the money for blank. Should I have some in the wallet with limbs? No. Nobody... Just because I said I don't have the money for something does not mean that nobody has to do anything for anything. I bought food today. I have enough in my account to pay for my current credit card statement, and I just paid my taxes. So, I'm okay. I'm good. I'm not having any credit card fees or anything, so we're all good here.
Get to the excavator. Excavator destroyed.
It is the compressor. Somebody was saying,
To us.
aren't you making Stug jokes this week? Ah, Sheepsu, you actually timed that one very well because ads were about 8 minutes out, so that's a good one. Charlotte says at the moment I have a weird thing try set now. My mom's 70th birthday is tomorrow, and I have to look at ways to get MS thing. It's not promoting anything, just bouncing ideas around to set a MS thing. Don't know what to tell you. Something along the lines of hydrate and stretch. Yeah, I should try not sitting like a gremlin because I already tweaked part of my back doing who knows what today. Oh, there it goes. I think I popped it back in place. So then I got the compressor prime that is fresh out of the oven. The microwave oven. Never ready. Send it to you if you want. Yeah, I mean, if there's stuff I don't know about, I would like to know. Thank you for reminding me not to sit saddle back on my chair. Side saddle. I don't know. I read saddle back. Side saddle on my chair. Steel meridian is neutral towards Sudan Hexus. That's nice. All right. If you are not subbed to the channel and you would like to be, please let me know. I can start a new I want to be subbed list. There's literally no one on it right now because everyone in this community is too generous. So, if you are not subbed and you're sick of watching advertisements, please tell me, because somebody might be nice enough to gift you one. Or you can use a Prime sub. Or if you're feeling generous, you can pay for one. But I'm about to run an advertisement a little bit early, courtesy of iSheepsu. No, bad iSheepsu. We're not getting... No. I don't want people to feel like they have... No one has to spend money here. Being run by Emernick, same as at PAX.
Slucky80 just subscribed
Slucky.
for 9 months. Yay.
Oh, man. All the sounds are being funny to my brain today. Lucky, thank you so much for the resub. No one has to spend money on me. Doo-da, doo-da. On here, Keck sprays. Well, he apparently sprayed and Kevin ran running. He said, "What? More?" Thanks for that, Sono. Knocking stuff over, my dear. Thank you, Kevin. What are the flowers on the ceiling? They're mushrooms from the Noko mission. You dig them? Me too. I thought they were pretty. I need more of them. I want to fill up my whole ceiling, but I keep not doing it. They're great. Thanks. I thought they were pretty. And the moment I saw them, I was like, they're going on my ceiling. Do I know why? No. But I just really wanted to. Interception won't have anything, so we'll do rescue. Marshmallow says I have the time and dedication, so I earn her money since I am broke bitch, which is also greatly appreciated. Kevin gifting another sub. Apparently there is a possible hype train coming in. What the heck? Kevin gifting a sub to Pierced Jedi. You didn't... You guys are too nice. Not gonna lie, I thought you said you were going in my mouth. What? On that note, I'm gonna get some sleep. Thank you, Kevin. Yeah, thanks, Kevin. Oh, fuck yeah. Full sub chat, apparently. Hello, Kermit. What the heck? Pierce Jedi. Oh, Sholey got one! Drozen gifted one to Kermit, which is way too nice of you. Sholey apparently just got real lucky and got one from Pierce Jedi. I can do that too. Thank you so much. Apparently, it's everyone is sub today. What the heck?
Jedi gifted a tier 1 subscription.
Thank you for the hype train. Thank you for all the fish. My cat is accosting me. Good luck with the hype. This bushmeat. Lucky gifted one to Marshmallow. Oh my god. How is Marshmallow unsubbed? I thought they were subbed. I didn't even look. Didn't expect Sholey to get one out of nowhere. You have a great night, everyone. Thank you, Pierce Jedi, and you have a good one. Kevin says, beat me to it. Now I am. No more ads for anyone. I'm just going to be running ads and no one watches them. Which is fine by me. I wish I didn't have to run them at all, but they're a necessary evil right now. Drozen! Drozen, you've done too much for the channel as it is, sir.
Stay focused. There's a heavy.
You also make more from subs than ads usually. Well, yes, but Do you get my ad revenue even though I don't watch ads because Turbo? Yes, I do get a portion of Turbo if people have Turbo.
Prepare for incoming support.
You're not my dad. No, I wouldn't be a dad. I'd be a mom. But I'm not your mom either. Oh, why did it not jump enough? What about both? I have sub and turbo. I don't know how that works. For us to, do you have to register attack cats if you have laser sight on your weapons? Wait, do people still get turbo if they also sub? I don't know. It's the funniest hype train you've ever experienced, this Marshall. Me and Zap doubling your income right now. I don't know. Kevin, thank you for gifting a sub to Savant. Jeez. You were wondering how that worked. I don't know. I know that I'm supposed to get a portion of Turbo if you watch the, like, a lot of the ads here and whatnot, but I don't know. I don't know how that's supposed to work otherwise.
Almost out of time. Hurry. We've reached the prison. Find our prisoner in one of
Maybe I might still get a portion of it. I don't know. I never looked to ask that. You guys already completed level 1. So if anybody doesn't have their level 1 hype train emotes and wants one, you could participate. Or you don't have to. It's already way more than I expected. Is it bad whenever you hear Turbo, you think of Power Rangers Turbo, going Turbo from Wreck-It Ralph, and the Snail movie named Turbo? I don't think that's bad. It's just different. Hope me and Zap are actively increasing your income by doing nothing. That would be great. You know how else you could actively increase income? Advertisement game. The sponsorship game. I make $4 if you just install it. But that's only if you people wanted to. You don't have to. It's just a great way to help the channel for free. Or you could do that. Lord Nightmare, thank you for the 250 bits. Yeah, that's a lot. Pretty sure you did this one too. Really? The void pets? They're little black emotion blobs. And you level them up and they get more eyes and like wiggly bodies, and then you fight enemies. Yeah? Oh, well. Shoot. When I think about Turbo, I remember the button on the front of my PC that took my machine from 33 megahertz to 66. Alright, the hype train is almost done, and you didn't beat level 2, but you beat level 1, so thank you very much. It's more than I could ask for. There's like 10-ish seconds left, give or take, because it likes to end early. It was during my evolution game phase where things grow progressively stronger. Well, the next one, because this one is 3 days, 21 hours left. Hello, Christopher. I love the fact that every wolf we run into is running around on all fours. It's all people wanted. This one ends in 3 days, 21 hours, and then the next one that has pretty decent pay is actually WWE Champions. That's another one where it's like, here's a good chunk to install the game, and then you just gotta reach different league levels, and like league level 11 gives me $30. And it's another one where if you buy a pack, I make more than the pack. So like, I will be taking that one next. It's like buying a $20 pack, I make $30. It's like just printing free money for myself. And then they usually reimburse me for that, so it's just, it's totally worth it on those ones. Yeah. Just wish that we didn't need to use the 4th ability. How much can I make you? A lot. That's just for League 11. If you did all of the free ones, 30, 45, 50, $65 just for the free stuff. If I take the WWE one next. Plus, there's a $75 base pay, and like that one seems like it's gonna be the most useful. So hopefully it's still there 3.5 days from now. Now you're motivated as fuck. Yeah. Especially if you get to 11. Like I said, if you get all the way there on the WWE one, you'll have 21 days. So you said was the campaign, so. I know you haven't done the WWE one, so you kind of do that one. That's another one, Kitty, that if you do end up spending money, there's a $5 pack, a $10 pack, and a $20 pack. You spend 5, I make 7. You spend 10, I make 15. You spend 20, I make 30. So it's like, if you plan to contribute money to the channel, those are great ways to do it because you're giving me more than you're spending. Kara, tell Violet stop doing shoutouts. I have no control over her. You think I know? You think I can tell Violet to do absolutely anything? Funny. I only have one more red veil, but you said no to that, so who the heck joined us? Hypergreed. I didn't invite Hypergreed. She surely tells me off if I cross the line, though. Yeah. But then you still do it anyway. You're on the list for Nightmare. Yeah. I'll pull you in. Kira, are you not the one in charge here? No. Chat voted Edric in charge. Chat literally said that Edric and then Joe are more in charge of the channel than I am. Everybody said you didn't, I snuck in. Okay, at least I'm not crazy. I mean, I am, but just not in this instance. I don't see you online. Marshmallow. Change that, say Violet is in charge. Violet's over here being in charge because she gives people get out of jail free cards and I have no control over the over that. Over there? Over there. Certainly tell her off for shouting me out then? No. Oh, you just joined the squad. Okay. That works too. Nightmare missions it is. We can do a Crossfire Spy, that's fine. Oh yeah, Violet, I didn't get a chance to use my card yet. Saving it for TennoCon. Gave one to Malkior, Dragonblade, and Kitty. Yeah! Which is not fair. Not like she banned any innocents. That was only a handful of times. It's fine. Hello, XYY, how are you? That's a really cute kitty emote. I should be making emotes on stream right now. Ugh. My arms are itchy. I get to use it at TennoCon. Lord Nightmare is doing a question mark. Why? I completely blanked on actually making meetup plans, so I wandered right past her at PAX Anime Boston. Get to use it at TennoCon. Talking about Nightmare missions. I keep hearing oh, I'm sorry, Lord Nightmare. Yeah, we're talking about the Nightmare missions to get tatters. I want to get some more Syndicate medallions, the Universal Syndicate medallions, and yeah, Bosphor, I guess. Rude. I read your
Be
message?
on the lookout
I
for
don't know.
increased security measures.
I didn't
The
see
enemy
one.
would rather
Do you have a
destroy your
stockpile of
town
Alad
than
V
use your
assassination
weapons.
cords? I have no idea. I'm getting flack from the other mods who use the shared ban list. One time is an accident, 2 times is a pattern. What did you do this time? You just talk a lot here, so the risk is higher.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
One of these days they need to make those medallions work in Conclave after the person who complained on Twitter to Steve, who was revealed about the troll, revealed to have been a troll the whole time. The 125 of them saved up for when they do so. I don't know if they'll ever do that. I wonder it died so quick. There's no shields. You got it in there? Just reached legendary rank 2. Good for you, Static. Ah, I thought I could roll. It didn't roll.
Data destruction is imminent. You need to hurry. We retreat
what?
will have to suffice. Get to
That's not
extraction.
even... Oh my god. I hate these ones. It didn't roll when I said roll, so... Kitty says my friend actively referring to... Let me try again. My friend is actively referring me to a supervisor position at his job, despite the fact that neither of us have experience. I mean, sometimes knowing the right people is actually what gets you the job rather than having the experience, which is crazy. Our society is weird. Kevin, thank you for the lurk, and thank you for supporting so many other people so they don't have to watch ads. And I can still pay my bills. And buy food. You know what Joe bought me today? Well, he also wanted to try it, but then I get to keep the rest of the bag. Honey mustard pretzel goldfish. They're delicious. Oh, hey, Violet! Violet!
Unit approaching.
What the fuck? Sometimes it feels like RNGesus just enjoys being a troll. You ran an Axie V4 rad chair, and guess what? Not a single gold item drop. Not even a silver. Yeah, that unfortunately happens. Love the fact that you can still revive you guys when I'm the one dying. Yeah, I keep forgetting that's an option. have to start somewhere. I've worked with a lot of idiots who had management supervisor positions but were crap. Others who got the job as supervisors who were still crap, couldn't do the base job. And had those who got promoted and were great but quit because of office BS and politics. Yup. Been there. Had those problems. If upper management wasn't complete ass and actually paid to go along with the livable wage, I'd probably still be at Home Depot. 'Cause it wasn't a bad job. Just shitty upper management, and when minimum wage was going up, I wanted to be paid more. I was making like next to nothing more than minimum wage to do a lot more work than my coworkers. They offered to get me $1 more an hour, but it took them 3 months to even offer that, and they said that it would be before the minimum wage going up. So basically, they were offering me 35 cents more an hour above minimum wage. And I was like, what? I had been there for almost 2 years at that point, and you were telling me that my wage was going to go up by 35 cents. So, who did that? Home Depot. Motherfuckers. And then they had the gall to be mad at me because I still wanted to leave. And they were like, but I argued for you to be able to get that. And I was like, yeah, but it was $1 more before minimum wage goes up at the end of the year. And they didn't tell me this until November and had dragged me along for 3 extra months saying that they were going to get me a raise. So, when I was basically an assistant to my manager. So, like, nope.
Your mission is to break into enemy data vaults and
So,
steal any
Violet, guess what? Guess what I found at the grocery store the other day? On sale. Sounds like a lot of Dollar General right there. And it's not like Home Depot. They were making a lot of profit. They were making like record profits. And all they could offer me was slightly more than $1 an hour to be there all the time, working overtime, doing all the extra stuff, kicking butt in terms of productivity and quality. Like, no. No. Well, that was a long time ago. Minimum wage has gone up a few times since then.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
It was funny because I could have left Home Depot and went to work for Lowe's and then came back to Home Depot and had been offered more. Or they could have just kept me and paid me better. Already done with that one, basically. Was A the only one people didn't go after? I'm gonna go pick up whatever just got knocked off onto the floor in the kitchen.
The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data. Excellent work. A clean extraction with no alarms. We have everything we came for. Get to extraction.
Parvus Granon, your sacred tokens shall remain secure from the grasp of the idol.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Okay. Nothing was broken. Naya just jumped up on the kitchen counter and knocked over the bowl that I used for my yogurt. Kitty chaos, loud thump noise in kitchen followed by scrabbling sounds. Yeah, well, she did make it onto the counter. I just don't think she realized that there was a bowl on the counter. She really likes to get into the kitchen window when it's open. So she jumped up on the counter. So I've been able to have the windows open for the last few days and air out the place. You had 5 wage increases instead of 4 this year, and 2 were above average, so don't complain. Also fun working for a temp agency that always finds room for improvement and doesn't give you significant raises up to $1. Up to $1 over a year, but hires new hires at 3 to 8 above your max pay, and when they count an increase in minimum wage as a wage increase and bonus because you get more than you normally would. One time to get max increase with the wage review kicked early by a week, the day before minimum wage goes up. Welcome back, Bushfeet. Oh boy, disruption. Bushfeet says, thank you to Drozen if you're still here. I think they had to head out. Oh, never mind. They are still here. How are you still here? Didn't you? Could have sworn you said. don't know, you just said you're not my dad. Huh. My days are blending together. I clicked your name, and apparently... You've only been here 2 years? I thought it was longer. It says you've been following for 2 years. And you've been subbed the whole time. Jesus Christ. You have over 1,000 messages. I can't see how many after it gets to 900, and it just says 999 plus. How long have you been following? You started following May 6th of 2023, so almost 3 years. And you've been subbed for 6 months. You created your account around the same time as Rosen, though. I'm lurking, kinda. Way I cure all nightmares seem quite easy. 1 year, 6 months for Marshmallow. Three years, 10 months for Shadowy. I should hydrate and stretch.
Operator, incoming transmission. It's from Fortuna.
Alright, Katie, thank you for the lurk. Catch you later. Also, if anybody's watching from the YouTube side, thank you very much for watching over there as well. The things are increasing over there quite quickly, so I'm hoping before summer rolls around, I'd be able to fully monetize YouTube. As of right now, I need 242 subscribers and 1,060 public watch hours. So. Right now there's like the memberships, which is like subs over here on Twitch. Those are available, but to like get channel ads and that kind of thing, need a little bit more. But the goal was to put out like actual YouTube videos, but I'm really bad about the whole editing process because it's terrifying.
First key. Right. Find a matching conduit. Demo unit coming in fast. That thing bows and you can kiss the conduit goodbye.
You might just have to try watch time again, Marshmallow, because you did it too close to someone doing followage. Livid Rocket's been here for 2 years, 6 months. Is this not... How many messages have I sent? Oh, it's got to be way over 1,000. Yeah, over 1,000. It doesn't tell me after that. It just, like I said, says 999 plus. And you've had 2 timeouts. Why is watch time not working? I don't know. Maybe the Streamlabs bot is being dumb. Also, the stubble on my legs is making my hands itchy. Those timeouts were neither my fault nor fair. Again, I just was pointing it out.
And try
There's
again.
plenty of people that have been timed out a lot more than that because some of my mods thought it was funny to, like, time out people as a joke. So. I don't hold it against anyone.
Safety's off. We kicked a clown car. Here we go.
Here we go.
Check, check, ejecting.
Can you time me out for fun, please? No. For whatever reason, that message was actually held for some reason by Automod. Let me allow that. It said smart detection, and I'm like, your smart detection is dumb. You blame Zarin and Golterra mostly because they're not here to defend themselves. Where are my stats that you can see? I just click on your name. You have sent over 1,000 messages. You have no mod actions. And the first message you ever sent... I don't know if I can scroll back that far before it starts to freak out. I like to use a lot of emotes. I'm scrolling through and I'm seeing a lot of emotes. Ooh, that was my stomach just going. Roar. I don't know how far back we've made it. Oh man. Somehow we're only at April 6th. You talk a lot. Yeah, I can't go all the way back. It'd take forever. Yeah, I'm not scrolling all the way back. That was a command. No, it's because I clicked on their name, but it's too many. Weather, I hardly know her. You're the first person to mention that. I mean, we did actually talk about the weather earlier, but you're the first person to mention it like that. What's it say about you? That you also have over 1,000 messages, that you're currently tier 2 subbed. You've been subbed for 32 months. You've been following since June 1st of 2022. You have no mod actions. And you created your account back in 2018. And you have a bunch of badges. Which was command would be nice to see what you've said here first. Thought you would have been timed out at least once. Nope. No mod actions against you. No timeouts. No bans. No nothing. No warnings. Great band though. The warning. Marshmallow says my account is rather old. Yeah, that's the oldest I've seen. A lot of people were 2017. Yours is 2015. Mine is not much different than my age of the stream. I don't know if I can see my own. Oh, I can. 2016. So I'm back there apparently. Apparently I made the account in 2016. That's weird. So I didn't start using this account until 2020. I really didn't do anything on Twitch. I have 1,000 of my old messages. More than 1,000.
This is
I'm older than Kira on Twitch.
You must deliver
Yeah.
payloads and defend
Well, I
a number of
didn't.
locations
I
into the network.
I didn't really use Twitch
I can't do this without you.
like almost at all before actually streaming.
Track it with the
So
scanner. Don't let it escape.
That was a juggernaut. They were lured out by the death of infested. Lay low and it should go away, or amp up the fight to draw it out. We have got to find a terminal.
I just want to see the info from the creator dashboard. I mean, I can just click on people's names. So your account was created December 18th, 2011. That's the oldest I've seen is 2011. You've been following here since October 3rd of 2022. And you were previously subbed for 9 months.
Juggernaut. I think you made it angry. Good work.
...2011 is right. It was still just on TV then. Just transitioning to Twitch. Crazy. Fun fact, the oldest Twitch account belonged to Chuck Norris. His account was made around May of 2011. Makes me wonder how long I've been here, says Makaru. Your account was created October 10th, 2010. That's the oldest so far, is 2010. You've been following my channel since January 11th of 2022. You are currently a tier 1 sub, and you've been subbed for 50 months. 50, like 50. That's a shit ton of months. Fun fact, the oldest Twitch account belongs to Chuck Norris. Okay, I read that. I wanted to make sure I was caught up, because you guys keep saying I'm missing messages. Forget why I even made an account. Can I be mod, please? I want to ban myself. No. Can you check mine? I don't know if it works the same way on YouTube. Do you have the same name on Twitch? I don't know if it works like that on YouTube. I can try.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
It's not letting me see previous messages. There it goes. Channel activity. Never twitched. I actually can. I can see that you joined 6 years ago and that you have 45 subscribers. If I click your name. You have no moderated stuff. And that's all I can see. I can only see your chat messages in the last year is I never twitched and can you check mine? Omnia felt like it took a lot longer than 15 minutes. I really have an account during the star days. I mean, that's what it said. I'm assuming you typed Justin TV days, but doesn't work when you type that.
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
There it is. Right for synthesis. Tame this creature so you may perform the synthesis I require.
I don't think I have any traps. I'm sure not to put the dot when you typed it. I don't know. Maybe they don't want you typing that because it's similar to the way that it used to be. All I know is I can't see it. From Makuru, at least.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. The odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete. Multiple biosignatures detected. We've got infested incoming.
I was wondering, is there a way to set up a Discord server where people can only join if I send them the invite? Can I have it be like super locked like that? Because I'd like to start maybe figuring out how to plan a birthday party for Joe and see how many other like streamer friends and stuff like that might be able to go, and I can start kind of maybe collaborating even with some IRL friends. He's gonna be 40 this year. I feel like I really need to push to try to do something cool, and I don't have a lot of time because his birthday's in August and it's like coming up quick. His brother and sister's birthdays are both at the end of this month, but Joe's is coming up fast, and I really want to do something nice. You can make a server invite only, and then I could be the only one to send out the invites, because like if I start putting personal information and stuff in there, I don't want that kind of stuff to get out. I want this to be like on a need to know basis. And I don't want it to just be like a Discord DM thing. I want to try to make it a little bit more than that so I can invite a few more people. Anybody who I think might be able to make it. What?
Bruce Schroeder subscribed to the YouTube Aquarium.
Thank you! Bruce Schroeder, thank you so much for the YouTube sub. Thank you, thank you. That's one more closer to the 1,000. Much appreciated. I can hear some more thunder. Oh man, it's finally cooled off. I might need to go close some of the windows, maybe. It gets too cold. Wait, were you able to... That was lightning. He's far away, though. Were you able to look at one on YouTube again, stat-wise? Yes. Yep. I went over there, and I just had the message, and then I could just click on someone's name, and it worked. I was able to see channel activity, so... September 6th, 2019. Took a bit of digging, but you can find your own. Oh, why didn't you just ask me to click on your name? You should just be able to click on your own name in chat. That's what I did. Just be able to click on the name. So I'm sorry. I shouldn't laugh because I adore Savant. Savant is great. Savant has had 1 warning, 7 timeouts, and 2 bans. Good lord, dude, what have you done? And that's just on this channel. I know some of those must have been jokes and stuff, but it's really funny. Ooh, that's some more lightning. Please tell me my stats then. Okay. Channel activity. Joined 13 years ago. You have no subscribers, no deleted messages, no timeouts, no hides. The only messages you have sent on the YouTube side of things are, please tell me my stats then. Also, buy from this side, Kira, and watch time boosting XD. Actually, you put an XD. You put an XD at the end of all 3 of those messages.
When the Void conjunction reached its peak, terrible things happened. If you are willing, we can...
Well, what have you done? What do you mean, what have I done? What haven't I done, Spot? I just find it funny, because, like, you're not a problem. I have no issues with you. 2 timeouts that I remember. I'd requested to clear chat. Yeah. I also think some of those might have been Halo, because Halo likes to time people out just for funsies.
The Orican Neural Sentry is a
I use XD a lot, to be frank. Yeah, but like, I just thought it was funny, because all 3 of the messages end in it. Just pattern recognition in my brain. Be like, huh. You never invite me and I can't join your squad in-game because you're always full. Killaday, every time you say that, you're like, just kidding, I wasn't even online.
For 38 months.
Ravenman, thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate the resub. You've done some of the timeouts yourself. They were, in my opinion, valid. It's been a long time, so honestly, water under the bridge. I know that there are some times where, like, you kind of push jokes a little too far, but it's been a really long time, I feel like, since you've done that. Actually, I'm pretty sure I can see exactly what those are for. I can see exactly what you were timed out for. Do you want to know, or should I leave that one to the archives? Yeah, you're getting offline now. One of them was actually Nightbot, because you tried to post a link. So that's fairly reasonable. One of them was Violet, another Nightbot, for trying to post links. One of them was Demonic Zombie Lord, timed you out for 1 second. That might have been to try to help you clear the chat. Violet banned and unbanned you back in 2024. That's some loud thunder. Goltair timed you out for 69 seconds. No, it didn't. No, it did not. That's what Goltair wrote. Stream Elements timed you out for 1 second because you vanished into a puff of smoke. So you were erasing chat. Halo timed you out for 600 seconds and then removed the timeout because he was being an ass. Malkior warned you with a reason of monthly beating, and then you wrote acknowledged warning. was that? That was in January? What did you do? Malkior banned and unbanned you in February. So I didn't do any of those, and it seems like a lot of them were because you posted links or you needed to refresh chat. That was really funny, though. I just looked at it being like, why? I feel like there wasn't that many times you needed to be, like, told not to cross the line. I still find it hilarious. I'm VIP, you can't time me out. You've been banned from this channel. Yeah. I was gonna say, I'm like, I don't think I've had any, like, serious issues with you that I could remember, but literally all of that was just either a mod being a troll, which is fine, or you posted a link or you wanted chat to be removed because you wrote something you didn't mean to or whatever. So it's just really funny. I looked at him like 7 timeouts. The fuck? Usually if somebody gets timed out that many times, they don't stick around. Most of the time. Yeah, I've deleted messages. I don't think I can see deleted messages. No. It doesn't let me see that. How do you feel about the guilty mode? Still haven't done it. 'Cause I'm lazy. Delivery.
Use that bypass at a console.
I love how it says it wants me to use a bypass, but I found it too late.
You need to leave. Extraction is ready. These manifestations must not be allowed a foothold on Lua. Life support is at risk. Destroy them. Well done. Bypass used.
Ooh, more lightning. Joe's missing it because he's asleep. Can't wait for Pragmata. Just a warning, don't let Violet know how adorable she is. Those are probably also deleted messages, but again, I can't see those. Yeah, you're right, I usually... That was a lot of lightning, holy shit. You're right, I usually just delete messages. I'm not really the type to time people out very often. You have to, like, really piss me off. Or I'm in a very bad mood. Because I do know that that happens too often. That I tend to be in bad moods lately, and it's not anyone in particular's fault. That is more lightning. It's just the luck of the draw lately. Oh, it's sometimes that I do. Extremely powerful mod. It's called The Tooth of Chuck Norris. Slamming and just going crazy like that is awesome. Marshmallow, your color scheme is amazing. Tis beautiful.
Another job well executed.
Then the primary weapons made the fingernail of Chuck Norris. She's over 30, old and grumpy now. Tries pushing buttons. Savant! Shut up.
A new quest is available in your codex.
I also lost Hypergrade. Oh, I saw him shadowing. Naya. What's up, Naya? Pretty lightning, huh? You left me. You didn't make it to the exit. We're waiting for you now. It is storming out there. Should be out of the oven by 8 p.m. I want to try to make bread this week. That sounds like fun. Ooh, pretty. I like this. Ooh, that was really bright. That was really close. Jesus Christ. That was like a mile away. The whole sky lit up so much, and it was a lot of flickering, and it was almost immediate for the thunder. That was close. You heard it? Uh-huh. Should have seen the sky. Holy crapola. See my Varuna yet? You didn't? I don't know. Maybe? Emernick says, gotta leave you a lurk. Hope you have a fantastic stream and great day. Stay safe with the thunder. Thank you. Lightning and the thunder. It's music day in my brain. Sorry. Despite the fact that it was just a smidge too hot, I actually had a really good day today, so I'm kind of just
Flavor
in a peppy
says
mood.
today Irene learned that looks can absolutely be deceiving after seeing a design I thought was the personification of Edgy Edge MC Edge face, then having the character said design was tied to turn out to be a total goofball.
Interesting flavored. Yeah, that was another really long flash of thunder, but that one's probably like 3 miles away. The other one was very close. That's still rolling. Holy cow. Still going. Still going. Still going. It hasn't stopped yet. Still going. Okay, it stopped. That was some long thunder. What is with this? Yesterday and today. Oh, there's more. There's another flash of lightning. This is a shit ton of lightning. Holy cow. It's probably because it got so hot yesterday and today. All of this would have been snow if it wasn't 85 degrees. Thunderstorms make you fall asleep. I'm just glad it's cooling off the whole apartment. I should probably go close the windows in the other rooms, though, because I have reptiles.
Has been compromised. Defend the cargo
And it's actually starting to get a little bit chilly. I'm probably going to leave the window by me open. That is more lightning. That was really bright. And there's the thunder already. That is not far away. Alright. Give me a second. I'll run the ad while I'm doing this, but I'm going to go close the other windows just because I don't want it to get too cold. It's colder now than it was last night, so... Give me a second. Okay. I could not close the window anymore near my bedroom, as it just squeaked really loud, and I hope I didn't wake Joe. Or if I did, he was able to go back to sleep quickly. But yeah. It cooled off quite a bit in here, so.
We're done here. The extraction team will take over from here. Time to evacuate.
I'm sorry. I just got carried through that whole mission. Oh, very bright. I'd give it like a 6 out of 10. It's a little too neon for me, but it's not bad. Attachment pieces look really good though. There's so much lightning. Oh wow, we still have a lot of nightmare missions left. You're fine, Shadowy. I had to step away myself, so it's all good. Forgot tomorrow is trash day. Oop. Yeah, that's not good. $3 million. $2 million. Did I need any more on the represent? Just the Vanguard. Let's see how much was left for today. We're just waiting on you, Shadowy, whenever you're good. Enough Naramon experience. Shush! Really like Naramon. I played almost exclusively Naramon for a really long time because I liked the melee affinity bonus and stuff like that. And the combo counter deteriorating instead of disappearing. Sorry, I just punched the microphone. No, you don't need to be sorry. I'm not in a rush. I just wanted to make sure you knew. Arms are so itchy. I know, son. I closed the window. I'm sorry.
You must deliver payloads and defend a number of locations.
I have to worry about the reptiles. I'd still leave them open for me, but I don't want my reptiles to cool off too much.
Location reached. Drop me in.
Inner Destiny 2 player recently resurfaced. You thought you'd been eaten out of that years ago. Is the one you're currently working on? Unaru Vazarin, the one that strips armor for shields. Ow. flavored. That's not nice.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit.
I see you're wow, interesting. You decided to cosplay as that one raid member that everyone encountered at least once who barely contributes to the encounter while everyone else does all the work. That's not usually me.
Marines inbound. Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Vazarin 2 is a pocket bobbin. I just like this. I do eventually want to be able to get all of the expanded focus schools stuff. So that's kind of why I'm trying to do what I'm doing. When I get to 5 million in the Madurai, I'm going to switch back to Unaru, because it's the only one that I need stuff on. Everything else, I have bought all of the Represent stuff, all the school store stuff, and I already have the Naramon and the Zamaru. Zamaru? Nope. That's not what it is. Has a Z. Those two focus schools are already done. Zenoric, thank you. I was like, I can't, my brain did not want to do that. Yeah, so Zenoric and Naramon are completely done and have a little bit left over. Vazarin is... I have enough to max out the new focus school, and I already did all the Represent stuff, but I just didn't buy the stuff yet because I haven't done enough of Harita Rebellion. And like I said, I'm chipping away at the last of the Madurai, and then Unaru is the last one I have to do.
We are finished here. Move on. Here is a terminal. Get me in and get ready to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Not gonna take much time at all. Rude.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
What, Sana? You look so sad. I'm sorry, I had to close the window.
The odds Odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete.
It could be open all day tomorrow. Have I ever made you question our friendship? No. Actually, yes. Earlier today, I tried to call out to your name in chat and you didn't answer me. No, Violet, I've never questioned our friendship. You're all good. I did try to call out to you because I said, guess what I found on sale at the grocery store the other day? Yep, the Harry Potter goldfish. They had a whole mound of them. 2 for $3. So I bought 4 bags. And I may or may not already be past. Oh, I'm on the second bag. And I've only had them since Friday. That's just steal. It was. But like 2 for $3? Whoop. Did you mean to leave, Hypergreen? You're getting sleepy? Okay. I just wanted to make sure I didn't need to reinvite you. Ugh, interception energy drain. Did you actually want to play, Flavor? Good morning, DMX. Wolfighter, hello. It's 1 a.m. I have to be to work at 5 and just spent 2 to 3 hours laying in bed staring at the ceiling, and you're more awake now than when you started trying to sleep. Oh, you hate insomnia. It does suck. I understand that all too well. I couldn't sleep the other night, so I literally just sorted some Pokemon cards and put them in sleeves and top loaders.
We have located the enemy's planetary communication towers. Capture the towers and remain in control long enough to decode incoming messages.
Are we doing the same tonight? Can't really sleep. Yeah. I also want to get through sorting some more of my cards. I have a lot. I keep buying people's collections and then not sorting through all of them. So I have a lot of bulk to sort through. It is one of my favorite things to do. I just always feel guilty kind of sitting there just sorting cards. But yeah, so I have a bunch that I would like to sort, and I'm gonna try to do maybe some before the end of the month. Pardon me, because I might bring some to the yard sale.
lost control of a tower.
Showed you my Cyber Demon Uriel, right? The rest of the fashion I made recently. I believe so. Any idea how long you plan on streaming tonight? No. I originally didn't think it was going to be that long, but I started to feel a little bit better. The heat was really bothering me, but thankfully having the window open for a little while and I put my head down before I started stream ended up helping, so. Now I don't know. Plus, I do want Joe to be able to get a good night's sleep. Granted, he hasn't complained about me having any breathing problems, so maybe it hasn't been that bad the last couple of nights.
We have control of all 4 towers.
Unfortunately, he's going home on Friday, so he's not going to be here for long. I really miss him when he's not here. Not arrested, but he has moved out, and there's already someone new in the basement.
Do it.
I don't know why they would pay that kind of money, because it's like $1,500 just to live in the basement. For a 1-bedroom. Nasty water leak above your closet, get fixed and the mold cleaned up. They don't believe it's mold, supposedly, still. But no. The roofing guys showed up unannounced earlier this week on, I think, Monday? No, Sunday. It was Sunday. They showed up at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon on Sunday to be let in just to measure the roof again. They were here for 10 minutes. Most of that time was me moving stuff out of the way of the door to get to the roof. Or the deck, I should say. Then they measured whatever and said that they would be back in a few weeks. So, the good thing is it at least did stop dripping, but I'm pretty sure that's because my other neighbor put out buckets in the thing above this room. That was catching the leaks, so that's probably what's stopping it from getting worse in here. But I still have gaping holes in my, well, I say gaping holes. Some of the drop ceiling tiles are still missing, so you can see into the ucky bathroom ceiling and the broken ceiling above my drywall ceiling still in here. They did finally fix the front door though, but Joe went over to go look at it today and realized that the door handle and the deadbolt were both loose. The deadbolt was so loose that he said if somebody had wanted to, they could have put a crowbar underneath it and ripped it off. So he tightened those today. They did have Rhode Island Energy come here though, and the building does not have enough meters for the amount of things going on in the apartment building already. And that's if nobody else, that's if they don't add more stuff, so. Hope that woman you were talking about the other night, the one that said the neighbor got pissed. Name of guy got pissed at Joe for talking to, had the sense to get away from him. That would be nice, but I don't think so. Apparently they're married. Someone competent needs to at least treat the areas that were wet to prevent mold if there isn't any. There's stuff like concrobium, etc. to absolutely destroy mold, although it requires fans and ventilations while drying. Yeah, well, that has not been done. They have literally done nothing but measure. They did make sure that it wasn't from any pipes, but joke's on me. My landlord didn't tell me last month that the plumbers were going to be here. It wasn't an emergency. They had already fixed the emergency the few days prior. But they came here to work on some of the pipes, and I was not told that they were coming. I was not told that they were here, and they shut off the water while I was in the shower. It was literally, actually it was, because it was on Valentine's Day, so like almost 2 months ago. I remember because I was mad because I wanted to take a nice long hot shower since it was Valentine's Day. And I had to take a shower out of the sink because that's all that had a little bit of water left to it. So, I am still very actively looking for other places. Ideally, I want to try to find a place that Joe would be willing to move into. It has to be in Massachusetts. It has to be fairly close to where his mom and sister live currently. Preferably that there's some nature around, because I don't think I'm going to be able to convince him otherwise. And obviously it needs to be able to like contribute with the pets and hopefully not too much in rent, and it would need to be at least 2-bedroom, preferably 3, because I don't want to pay more for something smaller. So yeah, there's a lot to try to figure out, and I can't really quite find one that fits the bill. Hi Sholi! You got gifted a sub earlier. What big cutie. You're sweet. Hey Sholi. Hey Sholi. I was going through some of my paperwork the other day and saw an envelope from you from when you sent me a picture of yourself standing in a plant pot.
The data you have collected here today will go a long way in supporting our cause.
Oh my god, there's still so many more to do. You have 67 views? I do. Now there's 69. Shadowy says on purpose, by the way. Yeah, I knew you were saying before that you were thinking about doing that because you were getting tired.
Hypergreed says turn around. Don't drown. Your car is not a boat.
You're so random, Hypergreen. I'm not the one who's saying we're getting tired. No?
Steady blade in
I think I'm
certain
losing my
hands
mind.
Extracts a tithe of blood and pain.
That's such a pretty bow skin. Ever seen that commercial? No. No, I don't think so. Do not request squad entry. I demand a squad entry. You demand nothing. Alright, where are you? You're on your PC? Let's do more Coda farming. It was Flancor that said they were also tired. I am getting a wee bit tired though. Good night, Violet. Please don't listen to Violet, people. You guys have already gifted subs and some bits, and I even got a subscriber on YouTube. Like, don't worry about it.
This is a mobile defense mission.
Oh,
You must
thank
deliver
you.
payloads and defend a number of locations while I break into the network.
You want another forehead kiss?
Be prepared for heavy resistance.
No, you just wanted the one?
I can't do this
okay.
without you.
Just the one.
Location reached. Drop me in and defend our position. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
She came over and headbutted my face.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
You're starting a new job tomorrow? Nice. I feel like you're always starting new jobs. That's crazy. Alright. So, I was going through some paperwork the other day, Sholey, and I found the letter that you sent me where you sent me a picture of yourself standing in a flower pot. Or like some sort of big pot made costume.
We have got to
I
find the
think
terminal.
so.
Proceed and prepare.
But you literally sent it to me in the mail.
Here is a terminal.
You still have more?
I'm in, Tenno.
That's really funny.
This will take a moment.
Hey, Sholey. I know you said you weren't traveling to any more places this year, but are you free in August by chance? You might want to come to the US for a little bit.
working on it. Continue to defend.
I'll be tough. Dang, I figured. Well, if you win some sort of lottery, keep that in mind. Because Joe's turning 40 this year. And I want to try to... Ow! Big weenies. You know who is making travel tougher? I know. I know.
We are finished here. Move on.
What weapon skin is that? This is not a skin. It's the new Seraphang Prime. Seraphang Prime. I want to go, but just don't want to get into trouble. No, I get that. I'll probably set up some sort of like digital thing or maybe a link to like send stuff to the P.O. box addressed to him or something like that.
Terminal
I'm
spotted.
so sorry. Next year, TennoCon. Yeah.
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Or pink handcuff. Whatever. I mean, you don't have to send him anything, but I just figured this is kind of one of those, like... Ooh, I wasn't even over there. This is kind of one of those, milestone birthdays. So, I just want to keep putting feelers out there about what to do. You know what to send him? Okay. I don't think I've cracked any extra Varuna pieces, Flangor, and I don't think I have any of those relics. I'm sorry. Your 25-year-old dad's getting his belt. It'll be congrats on reaching level 22 adult. If anybody else wants to send anything, I'll probably start accumulating stuff whenever people feel like it. There's no need to send anything if you don't want to. He's probably going to be mad if anybody does send anything anyway. But I just want to put that out there. Yeah. I feel like he deserves to have a good birthday.
This is a mobile defense mission. You must deliver payloads and defend a number of locations while I break into the network. Be prepared for heavy resistance. I can't do
I'm sorry, Flangor. I just don't think I have any yet.
Terminal spotted. Upload me and prepare to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. Still working on it. Continue to defend. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
I feel like I'm kind of useless right now. Like this whole room was devoid of enemies. Check the market earlier, and every single sale listing her main blueprint is for at least 100. I mean, yeah, she's still fairly new, and it's an Axie gold piece. I'm not surprised.
Location reached. Drop me in and defend our position. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Starting to get a wee bit sleepy. Ow! What the heck? Apollo runs really don't want to drop the Axie V14 relic. Just did 12 runs and got one. Yeah, we were in there for 32 minutes and only got one of the times. The other one was same kind of thing, well over 20 minutes. It just was being kind of picky. Don't like the no shields. You're gonna end up pushing the controller off the desk. You know that, right?
We are finished here. Move on.
Why don't I move this stuff for you? Okay? Is that better? You can sit comfortably.
I'm in, Tenno.
Or lay comfortably, I should say.
Here is a terminal.
It was 14 rounds of Apollo for 1. Just got called into work. Ooh, no. That's unfortunate, huh?
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
You're way over here. Oh. I'm gonna assume you are at the waypoint.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
What the hell are you doing at the exit?
Were against us, Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete.
Ooh, that was the speck of my neck.
Another job well executed.
Behold the Tenno, come to scavenge and desecrate this sacred realm.
I don't know, flavored. He's blue, da ba dee da ba da, da ba dee da ba da, da ba dee da da. Spy, interception, rescue, spy, rescue, survival, assassination, spy. All of those kind of suck. We just got an XEV14. Did we really? That's so funny. I am totally not opening Pokemon card packs. Digital ones right now. You neither? Mm-hmm. And sweep. And ooh, there's a shiny at the back. Oh. I have this one. The Gigalith EX. I'm opening from the one of the older packs because I have all of the base set cards. So I went back to Fantastical Parade. Somebody send me the Aerodactyl EX. I did.
This is a rescue mission. We need to find and liberate the hostage before any harm comes to them.
You into the Arceus set? Fair. What complaint do you have now, Flavored?
We can't leave without rescuing the prisoner. Keep searching.
Ooh. I was about to say all the Wonder Picks around me are stuff I already have, but I found one. Come on. Damn it. It moved. It's a really expensive Ponyta.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
It's been 2 years since iOS frame release, and iOS players still can't wiggle their landing crafts at loading screens. Have DE rectified this missing feature that is crucial to the Warframe experience?
Bypass complete. You may proceed.
Mm-hmm.
This is the jail. Our hostage is in one of these cells.
I'm in your debt, Tenno.
Whoa, it was me this time.
You've located the hostage.
It's never me.
Escort the prisoner to the
You want pizza,
and I'll take
but
care
you
of the
don't
rest.
have any to make. Do you have ingredients?
The low thief shall never know the cool caress of your crowns.
Stay focused. There's a heavy
No.
unit approaching.
think I'm getting a little tired.
Mission complete. The captive has been liberated. You will be rewarded for this, Tenno.
Just missing the crust, you can improve the rest. Well, I mean, if you have yeast and flour and water and stuff like that, you can just make it. Or you can go with a crustless pizza. Do you have toast? Bread that you could turn into toast? Bagels? You just ordered pizza? That's funny. And it's too late here to be able to do that. It's 2:30 in the morning. Plus, Joe and I had... Well, I technically... You know what? That's probably why I got kind of munchy. I had chicken fingers for dinner, and Joe had chicken fingers and the rest of the rice. I thought there was more rice left, so I let him finish it, because I was fine without it. He made sure to pick out half of the Spam that was left with the rice, and let me have that, though. Damn well better share. I don't know what it is. I feel like pizza is just amazing. It's just one of those, like, really good foods. Simplest way to completely nullify the difficulty of a no shield mode is to play Clairvo. You go with Aurora for that and stay invisible the entire time. Place you ordered from has a 2 for 1 on DoorDash. Nice. Man. I think the nerve in my neck and stuff is bugging today. Do a survival. I don't know if I'm gonna get through all of these. This might just be one of those short, sweet streams. Instead of spending $28 for 2 small pizzas, you only had to pay $16 without tax. Well, that's not bad.
A lone Tenno operative is raiding this ship for supplies.
So you saved like $8.
You are here to distract the enemy. Trigger the alarm.
Leave from going while you're asleep and then pick it back up after you get up later. No.
They have just shut down all systems. I'm sending life support capsules your way.
Nope. Marshmallow left squad.
Bypass activated. Our operative is working double time.
I tried 3 times to come out. Don't know why. I second this. Put on some whale noises. What if I say that I'll just get online early tomorrow? And as long as Zap is okay with it, maybe I'll just work on his emote on stream, or I'll work on some other stuff I need to get done. And I'll just get on fairly early whenever I get up. Because Joe has work twice tomorrow, so he has to get up early, and then he's gonna be gone, and then he'll be back here for a little bit, and then he has to go back out to work to do the other regular Thursday night stuff. Imagine not being an unkillable walking blender. This is annoying. Ever play a game for 3 hours, near completion of the mission, and then accidentally close the game? Oh, I'm pretty sure I would cry.
Prepare for life support.
Yeah, I think this might be my last mission.
Additional life support has arrived.
Here to help, and you thought I'd betray you.
I can feel myself just starting to get kind of sleepy.
The raid is off to a successful start. When you are ready, go to extraction.
Yeah, I'm getting kind of tired. It's been a long day. Granted, I did nap, but not very much. I took a tiny nap while Joe was in the bathroom taking a poop. And then I took like a half hour with my head on the table.
I've delivered another life support capsule.
I don't think this game wants me to leave.
You found a bypass. Put it in a console to briefly disable security protections.
Till next time, friend.
Mission complete.
You're done with the mission. Wow, D. Good to know 5 minutes of my very little time on Earth was worth 2,500 credits to you. Try all day just to get to the final boss. Have said boss down to the final bit of health and your big toe accidentally hit the reset button. Oh. Try was in the middle of streaming and Cat decides to jump up on top of my computer tower and turns the power off. They can't do that anymore, my current cats, but Marshmallow did that. Lotus has become a true sentient. She's trying to make all your missions endless by making it impossible to find the exit. Oh, man. Hypergrade said this is a long one, so I got a PS2 from 2 decades ago. No memory card. Rented Crash, The Wrath of Cortex. Played that game for, what, 4 in the afternoon all night. Got to the final boss. Got him down to one final hit, and the screen goes black. Sorry, Computer Entertainment America Presents pops up on my screen. I look down and my big toe is millimeters from the reset button. I find a clock and find out that it was 7 in the morning. Closed it down and went to bed. Oh, I don't know if I would have ever picked it back up again. You done now? Kinda. I'm getting kinda tired. My head's feeling a little woozy. I'm doing that thing where I just blinked out a tiny bit on stream. Hadn't had that happen in the last few weeks, but it is doing it now. I think I'm sleepy. Or maybe it's just eye strain. I do, stare at screens a lot. Three spy and a rescue still possible. You want me to do a little bit more? That's fine. I'll push it a little bit more. Anybody else want to join? I still have 2 more spots open. I will come back, but you've spread the plague of sleepy to me. Take it back. I can't.
Data vaults and retrieve crucial intelligence data.
It's 10 to 3 in the morning, and your hand shredding a block of smoked Gouda. Kitty, what are you doing to me? It's not Kitty's fault. Kitty's not even here.
Be on the lookout for increased security measures. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Did you just not do this one at all?
They destroyed the data. This must not happen again with the next vault. The data we retrieved will have to suffice. Get to extraction. Another job well executed.
Sorry, my face is like super itchy. It's a nightmare mission, I shape so. Hiya. Are you bringing me a toy? Did you bring me your gummy bear? Aww, how sweet. Thank you. You're a good girl, Naya. Girl, Naya. Oh, Naya, thank you. Thank you. Good girl, Naya. Oh, man.
There is a prisoner here that is vital to our operations. Search for the holding location.
Let's go.
You're still in the clear. No detection from enemy sensors. You are approaching the holding area. Careful. If the wardens detect you, they will surely initiate the execution sequence. We can't leave without rescuing the prisoner. Keep searching. The bypass is done. Go. This is the jail. Our hostage is in one of these cells. The hostage is almost out of time. Hurry.
I knew you would come. Thank you.
Hello, James. How are you?
Escort the prisoner to the extraction point, and I'll take care of the rest.
I need a weapon.
You need nothing. Awake? You? I can't say the same. I'm sleeping right now. No, I'm good. It's been a long day. A lot of grocery shopping. Went to a doctor's appointment. Basically was told that my skin is too sensitive to have an accurate allergy test done. So they're gonna do a blood test instead. So basically, I was off of my allergy meds for a whole week for no reason. Because apparently that doesn't affect the blood test. And then I came back here, went to 3 different grocery stores and the hardware store to get a new key for the front door. A duplicate key for Joe. Came back here, gave Scorches food and meds, rested for a little bit, put some chicken fingers in the air fryer, and then ate dinner with Joe while we watched the newest 3 episodes of The Boys. And then I started to stream. Because he had to go to bed. He has work in the morning. Sleep streaming is the talent on this one? Yeah. It's their final season. The final season. The next episode comes out on Wednesday of next week. They have 3 episodes out right now. They are not holding back. All you did yesterday was put the first coat of color on the last pieces of Gundam you're painting? Ooh. Yeah, no, today was just a lot of moving around. Like I said, I went to the allergist. He doesn't think it's MCAS because my symptoms would be more severe. But like, I don't know, man. I've had some pretty bad ones. So I think he thinks that just because I haven't gone to the hospital. So I don't know. I have to go back in a month. They want to follow up because they're having me do a blood test instead. He did say that I have what's called dysgraphia. Doctors don't know what causes it. They don't really have an explanation for it. It's not deadly or anything. It's just the ability to... My skin is so sensitive that, like, if I scratch it, or the doctor actually just took the back of his pen and drew a little X on my wrist just from the pressure of the back of his clicky pen, caused, like, a red and raised bump on my skin for a little bit. And so he just said that it's that, and then I should just be wearing looser clothing, try not to scratch myself at all, and then keep moisturized. And that's it. So I don't think that solves the plethora of things that I think are caused by histamine in my system. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not trying to be mean because he seemed nice enough, but this guy's been doing this a long time. You know, you can press X for anti-clockwise. Yeah, I don't like doing it. But that's on PC. I'd have to use left and right bumpers, and my right bumper is not doing so hot on this controller. I do need to swap it out with the other one, so I just always press A because it's easier. Gonna jump out of a 69,420 story window? No. Why would I give you permission for that?
The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data.
Why aren't you going up? Dumb. That was dumb.
Destruction is imminent. You need to hurry. You got it. The data is still intact. We cannot let enemy command know we were here. Eliminate everyone.
There's an industrial trampoline at the bottom. Someone came down here and brought the oh no. Yeah, no, they would have had to have brought the elevator back up.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno. Yeah, I think I'll pass on that, Marshmallow.
Well, I only need to do another 26 minutes for the sponsorship. Should I just do that now? No, because I have to get the iPad all set up to do that. Never mind. I will do that. Friday night. I have 3 days. If anyone wants to participate in the sponsorship for mobile, it is an amazing way to help the stream. You don't have to, but it takes like 10 minutes of your time. Even just installing the game and completing the tutorial, that's already like handing me $5. Literally handing me $5. If you want to do more, you still have time to clear floor 50 after you get through the tutorial. You can literally just put it on auto battle and let it go to 50 if you want. There's also claiming the 3rd daily reward, which you would still have time if you'd started in the next like 18 hours. Lewis Spy is the only skippable spy. But yeah, if you guys are interested, those are the options for the current mobile sponsorship. And then there's also like paid stuff. You could put money into the game if you wanted to, but that's not a requirement to be able to do the other things. But yeah, I only have to show off another 26 minutes, but I don't want to hook up the iPad right now. Don't know who to raid. Well, Lily Lou raided over here the other day, and that was nice of her. Plus, she gifted some subs, so I could technically send people back her way. Or... Yui Muma's playing some more frame. Melzy's got some makers and crafting stuff going on. I feel like I haven't raided Melzy in a really long time, so maybe we'll go over there. She's making a just like a really cute craft. No, you just got here, says Vader. I know it's a shorter stream. I'm getting kind of tired. You ran out of turkey? What? That sucks. I guess I'll raid Lily, because she raided over recently. How am I supposed to make my ham and turkey sandwich on extra sourdough? I don't know what to tell you. I'm tired. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm gonna go feed some of my animals and then go snuggle with Joe before he has to get up for work in like 2 hours. Thank you people for hanging out. I really appreciate it. I am gonna go do all of those things and then go to bed. Maybe I'll just make tomorrow a nice long stream day, so I'll start stream when Joe goes off to head to his other jobs. So at like, maybe at like 4:30. You're not raiding Melzy? I was going to. I thought about raiding Melzy, but then Lily also raided over here recently, so I feel like I should return the favor. She was nice enough to not only raid here, but dropped a few subs, so figured I'd raid back. I can't wait to make you that much more money soon. Yeah, I'll pick that one up as long as it's still there in 3.5-4 days. So good night, people. Goodbye, people. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it.